I'm Walker and welcome back to All About Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. My name is Walker and I am so glad to have you here. Today I'm going to be talking about my picks for spring 2019 polishes, and this video is in collaboration with a whole bunch of other nail YouTubers. I think right now the list is like 20, give or take a couple channels depending on if people's plans change. And we've done this for the last couple seasons and it is so fun because everyone has like a totally different take on this prompt of our picks for whatever season, and so I really hope that you will go down below into the description box and check out all of the other channels. This time around, I have a link in my channel to a list, a Google document, where you can actually see all of them listed out, so you don't have to kind of go back and forth between windows or remember who did you already watch. You can just kind of click through that document with the list in it, and I really hope that you find some new channels that you're excited to subscribe to. Okay, without further ado, let's dive into this video and talk about my picks. Alright, so we're going to start with red, and red is not a color that screams spring to me, and so I tried to think of what are some shades that I would wear in this kind of springy season, and these are probably colors that I will wear later on. I'll wear them in May, when it's still spring technically, but it's starting to feel like summer. So I picked Dixie, and Dixie is representative of this kind of whole family of colors from ZOYA that I absolutely love. These are these kind of red corally polishes. They have a ton of pink undertone, a little bit of orangey red undertone, and they're just stunning. And Dixie actually, in my opinion, has a little bit more pink and lightness to it, and so that's why I thought it might be appropriate for kind of more of a springtimey shade. And then for all of my categories, I am trying to pick one or two non-cream polishes because I do like to mix those in every once in a while. And the first one that came to mind when I was thinking of reds that fit into this category was Marigold. And Marigold is this stunning red, kind of more jelly base with this really gorgeous, bright, fiery orange shimmer in here. And this one to me was a summer polish, but I think could be really lovely, again, in May, at the end of spring when things are getting a little bit warmer. Okay, I think that was my smallest category, but let's move on to orange. All right, I have three oranges here. The first one is, again, one of my favorite color families to wear. This is a coral polish, and this is from ZOYA, and this is called Maya. And I did a comparison of a whole bunch of ZOYA's coral polishes around August last year, and so I'll link that up above if you want to check that out. And I love this one. It's a little bit more of a jelly formula. I think it's a 4 on ZOYA's intensity scale, 4 out of 5, and so it's a little bit more jelly. It's so soft because it's orange, it's pink, it's coral. It's just, I love this polish so much. All right, and then I have a review coming soon. It's not up on my channel yet, but I reviewed the Whatever Forever collection from Collab, and it's this collection of these kind of pastel neons, which is something they've done a couple times now. And there were a couple that just really rocked my world and I'm so excited to have in my collection, and one of them is this one. This is called First Class SASS, and this one is this really pretty hot orange that is also pastel, and I just don't understand how they do it. I love these colors, they're so fun. And so this one is a pastel, but it's a little bit punchier, and so I'm really excited to get this one on for a full manicure this spring. I think it will be really fun. This one had a pretty good formula. I am showing a swatch photo with 3 coats here, but First Class SASS is so fun. All right, and then I think orange for me in the spring is just the way that I define it is coral, and so this is a positive correlation from the Radical Optimism collection from Orly this spring, and this one is so nice. It's a little bit more of an orange leaning coral than Maya was, but I really like this one, and I found the formula on this to be pretty good. I really like the Orly brush. It's really easy to use, and so I wanted to include a couple from that collection in my picks as well. All right, we're into yellow, and I said that red was my smallest category, but actually yellow is the same size. I have 2 yellow polishes. One that I will be pulling out this spring is this super soft, beautiful polish from Palette Polish. This is Butter. In my swatch photo, I think you'll be able to see this better than in this bottle here, but it is just this super soft, creamy yellow, and it has just a hint of I don't know, like orange to it or something. It's really warm and inviting and soft. I do need 3 coats of this to get opaque, but I don't mind that because it's this really pretty yellow color, and this is so unique to me. I don't think I've seen any other polishes like it. There are some shades from Palette Polish that are just so unique, and this is one of them that I think everybody needs to own if you're a cream fan like I am. And then the other yellow that I'm really excited to get on my nails this spring is Society Wit's Have You Seen My Wellies? And this is such a fun yellow polish. It is bright, but it still is pastel and light. Their yellow formula is one of the best that I've ever worked with. They have 2 yellow polishes and it is so good. It's so easy to apply. All right, so next up is my favorite category. This is green, and I think I did pretty well because I only have 6 polishes. And I think that I could have probably picked like 20 greens that I want to wear in spring. Number 1, because I love green, it's so beautiful. But number 2, because green is such a fabulous spring color. So let's dive in and talk about these. The first is ZOYA's TIANA, and I just did a comparison of their light green shades on my channel recently, so I'll link that up above. But TIANA to me is just a little bit brighter than the other ones from ZOYA, and it's just like a perfect spring green. It's so bright, it's so refreshing. I really like this one on the nails. And then getting a little bit darker but still staying in this kind of bright green category, I have Arbor Day from Society Wit, and this I'm pretty sure is from their spring collection last year. And this one is, again, a little bit brighter, but it's still very white and still a really nice light green. When I wore this one recently, I got so many compliments on it because it's just such a wonderful polish, and the formula on this is excellent. I wear it in 2 coats. A little bit of a more muted green shade. This is Ireland from ZOYA, and I think this one's a perfect spring neutral. Like, you can wear Ireland anytime during the spring. You can wear it to an interview, you can wear it to a formal event. I think this one is so gorgeous. I'm trying not to include polishes that you can't find right now. This one is Pistachio Ice Cream from Kale Polish, and you might still be able to get this one on their website. I don't know what's still available and what's not still available, but Pistachio Ice Cream is this absolutely stunning polish that is kind of similar to Ireland in that it's like a very yellowy, kind of neutrally green, but this one is much brighter than Ireland is. And this is one that I am working so hard to find a dupe for, and I have not found one. And so this is Kale Polish Pistachio Ice Cream. All right, 2 more greens. Staying in this kind of like neutrally yellowy green color that apparently I love to wear for the spring. Pea soup is my thing, apparently. I didn't know that. This is Polish's Nagini, and this is this really pretty like yellow pea green with gold flakes in it. Oh, I love this polish. Like, there is not a more perfect polish for me in the spring. This one is so beautiful. There are several in this finish that I think could be really nice for the spring, so definitely go check them out. Last I checked, these were still available on Polish's website. All right, last green. I'm glad you're still with me. This is Josie, and Josie is a lovely green. It's a little bit blue, it's a little bit yellow, it's a little bit green. This one is so soft. I think that they described this one as like a jade, a soft jade, and that feels so appropriate to me. I absolutely love this one. All right, so green was a pretty large category, but blue is honestly a larger category for me right now. Sorry in advance, but also not sorry, because blue polish in the spring is perfect. This is the newest release of the blues that I'm going to talk about today. This is ZOYA's AIRE. I'm saying AIRE, other people are saying AIRE, whatever. It's beautiful. It doesn't matter what we call it. And this is this really gorgeous kind of muted periwinkle from ZOYA that was in the 2019 Innocence collection, and I love this color. I compared it in my color comparison video for this collection to Danielle and some other blues from ZOYA, and I just think this one is a stunning shade for the spring. I get this one opaque in 1 coat if I'm like in a rush. My swatch picture does show 2 coats, but I think this one is stunning. Another cream from ZOYA, this is ZOYA's Blue. This is a pretty classic blue from ZOYA. This one is really, really white. It's super bright. And the formula on this is not like, you know, the greatest formula ever, but it's honestly not as hard to work with as you would expect given kind of the color profile of this polish. All right, and then I'll talk about these 2 at once. This is Kale Polish St. Clair. This is one of my favorite Kale polishes ever, and I know that this one sold out on the website. I think it sold out really fast because it's super popular. So the other polish that I'm going to talk about here is Define Inspire Laguna Beach, and in my dupes video, I found that these 2 are pretty much the closest dupes that I think I'm going to find. Laguna Beach has a very subtle shimmer in it, but when it's on your nails, nails, you can't see that shimmer. And so I'm talking about these two together because I think that this really lovely, like soft periwinkle color is an absolute must-have for spring. And I think Laguna Beach could totally fill that void for you since St. Clair is sold out. And this is $7.50 at Target. And so it's super easy to find. And I would love to hear if you try it out, what you think about it. All right, the last cream that I'm talking about in my blues today is also from the Color Club Whatever Forever collection. Again, that review is coming soon on my channel. And this is Get Lost. And this one was the most surprising polish in this collection for me. This one definitely needed 3 coats, but it's this really pretty, like, bright, dusty pastel blue. I don't know how they do that, but this reminds me of Kristen from ZOYA, but it's a little bit more vibrant and it's really lovely. I knew that I was gonna wear this the moment that I swatched it for that video, and so I'm really excited to kind of put this in my spring rotation. All right, very similar to the last polish, this is Cert Colors Acid Wash, and this polish is one of their speckled finish polishes, of which I want to own every single polish in this finish because it is so fun. It's so interesting. And this one is like a creamy white base with, I don't know, light blue and royal blue and maybe even some gray speckles, I don't know what else to call them, in here. And this polish is just stunning. It looks like a bird's egg. It is perfect for spring, and I'm so excited to wear this one soon. And my last blue is this absolutely stunning iridescent blue from Palette Polish. This is Taffy, and Taffy I wear in between 2 and 3 coats depending on my application. And it's this really pretty kind of bright blue base with like this green, yellow, pink shimmer in here, and it's so gorgeous. This one just blew me away when I wore it on my nails, and I think it's perfect for spring. All right, next up is purple, and I actually have no creams in my purple category, but I have one that's like basically a cream. So the first one that I'm going to talk about today is Leslie, and this is from ZOYA. This is this really pretty kind of purpley pink base with a really strong blue shimmer. This one I picked up recently, like I want to say in maybe January, and I was obsessed with it from the moment I put it on. This is totally the kind of purple that I want to wear in the spring. And then another one that's very similar, it's like a purple base with this kind of blue shimmer in here, but the shimmer is a little bit closer to purple. And this is Haruko. This is from the Thrive collection from last year, and this is my favorite polish from that collection for sure. This one is so delicate. It needs 3 coats when I wear it, but this is a polish that 3 coats is worth it. It is so pretty on the nails. And I wore this, I want to say like 2 weeks ago maybe, when I was making that video, and I got strangers, coworkers, family members, so many people in the few days that I wore this stopped me and asked me what was on my nails because it was just stunning. It's breathtaking. This one's so lovely, and my swatch photo does not do it justice. All right, and then another one that is kind of a purple with a shimmer. Maybe I have a thing here. This is Spirit Junkie, and this is another one from the Orly Radical Optimism collection. This one looks like a cream on your nails, but it does have a very slight kind of bright purple shimmer in here. It's a really soft lilac-y purple with a little bit of a shimmer. I do wish, honestly, that the shimmer stuck out a little bit more in this polish, but I think it doesn't take away from the fact that it's this really nice kind of bright pastel purple, and so I will forgive them for not being super shimmery. So my pinks, I have kind of 2 types of pink. I really liked Monroe from the Thrive collection. It's a little bit of a like deeper pink, and I think this one's really nice for the spring because it's a little bit more warm and it has a much better formula than some of the like lighter springy pinks from ZOYA. So Monroe is a really nice one. The lighter pink cream that I chose is Jordan, and Jordan has a formula that's very similar to blue for me. It's like not the best, but it's not the worst, and so I put up with it. My swatch photo is showing 3 coats of Jordan. I just couldn't quite get it to be totally smooth until that 3rd coat. And then, I don't know, I'm just all about these gold flakes from Polish this spring. The Bell Witch is a very soft, delicate pink with gold flakes, and I recommended this one in my Valentine's Day recommendations, and it's just so stunning. This one's so soft and so lovely. I wore this one for Valentine's Day, and so I probably might get it out like one more time this spring, but if you are someone who really likes this kind of soft pink for this time of year, then I would definitely suggest you pick this one up. All right, so those are my 30 polishes for spring. I I hope that you found some inspiration there, and I would love to hear what you're wearing. Do your color categories match mine, or do you wear something totally different? Let me know down below, and definitely don't forget to click in the description box to see all of the other channels that are participating today. I am so excited for you to meet some new folks here on YouTube, and again, if you're joining my channel for the first time, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here, and I hope that you'll consider subscribing so that you don't miss the next time we sit down to chat about nail polish. We do it between 2 and 3 times a week, every Wednesday, every Saturday, and every other Sunday. Awesome. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.